Dubai is a city that is not unfamiliar to the world and often gets the world's attention. However, not many people know that this city, which is on the edge of the Arabian Gulf, has only started to develop rapidly in the last 20 years. Dubai today is known as a city of skyscrapers, ports and beaches, a place of big business, a wealthy country and filled with businessmen expatriates. Furthermore, oil resources were discovered in Dubai more than 50 years ago. It is these oil resources that help build and raise the city from being only a desert area into the fastest developing city. Even though many consider Dubai's wealth to be derived from oil, the truth is that this resource only accounts for less than 1% of Dubai's gross domestic product, GDP. According to Statista data in 2021, the largest contributor to Dubai's GDP will be the wholesale and retail sector at approximately 22.7%. So, in this video, we will see how Dubai became the fastest developing city. Keep watching. Dubai is the capital of the Emirate of Dubai, which is one of the 7 emirates that make up the United Arab Emirates, or better known as the United Arab Emirates, UAE. The 6 other emirates that make up the UAE are Abu Dhabi, Oman, Ras Al Khaimah, Fujairah, Quwain and Sharjah, each of which has the same capital name as the name of all the emirates. Of all the emirates mentioned, the Emirate of Abu Dhabi is the largest emirate in terms of geographical area compared to the other emirates. Due to the geographical size and wealth of petroleum and gas owned by Abu Dhabi, the political power of the UAE is centered in Abu Dhabi, which sees the current presidency of the UAE held by the Abu Dhabi government. As the second largest emirate in terms of geography, Dubai is home to the Prime Minister of the UAE, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. In fact, Dubai was established only in 1971, after gaining independence from Great Britain. Economic diversification. Generally, almost all the emirates within the UAE depend on petroleum products as their main economic source. However, it is different for Dubai. Due to the visionary Dubai government's move to diversify its economy based on oil reserves, Dubai is now not fully dependent on oil revenue as the main source of its economy, even though almost 85% of the UAE's economic resources are derived from oil export revenue. As a result of Dubai's economic diversification policy, the tourism and financial services sectors are now among the largest economic sources for the emirate. The rapid development of the real estate sector and infrastructure also helped Dubai's tourism sector to be recognized as one of the leading tourist destinations in the world. In 2019 alone, Dubai received 16.7 million visitors. This is no wonder that Dubai International Airport was listed as the busiest airport in the world for international passengers in the same year. The development of Dubai International Airport, or better known as DXB, is one of the proudest success stories for the small emirate, which only has a geographical area of 3,900 square kilometers. About 30 years ago, DXB was just a midway transit stop in the middle of the desert, where planes stopped and refueled before continuing to their destination. Unlike today, DXB has become a major destination among international airline passengers. Dubai's rapid development. Today, Dubai is a city with almost 3 million people. Dubai is now known in the eyes of the world as a UAE city famous for duty-free shopping, impressive architectural developments, and exciting nightlife. It is a global city and business center of the Middle East, as well as a transport hub for passengers and cargo. As a result, Dubai is known as the most expensive city in the Middle East. In fact, in 2014, hotel room rates in Dubai were once recorded as the second most expensive in the world after Geneva. Now, Dubai is better known by the landmark of Burj Khalifa, an iconic building with a background of Islamic architecture 830 meters high that stands majestically around other skyscrapers. Rapid development over the past 20 years has given birth to new areas such as Jumeirah and Jebel Ali. Apart from the skyscrapers, Dubai is also famous for the man-made islands on its coastline known as Atlantis, the Palm and the World. How is Dubai developing so fast? One of the main sources of Dubai's wealth comes from its highly developed maritime activities. In the past, Dubai was only a simple fishing town. But today, Dubai has become a very important trading port. Its location near Iran and the entrance to the Persian Gulf became an attraction for traders from all over the world. Today, the Jebel Ali cargo port is one of the busiest ports in the Middle East and one of the UAE's most valuable commercial assets. The biggest success factor of this port is its location within Jafza, which is the largest free economic zone in the world, with an area of 57 square kilometers. This zone is one of the industrial zones found in Dubai. It attracts businesses with tax benefits, duty benefits, and no foreign ownership restrictions. Now in Jafza alone, there are thousands of companies contributing more than 20% of foreign investment in the country. This zone managed to generate more than 100 billion in trade value, which contributes to 21% of Dubai's GDP. Cheap labor costs. The UAE has the 6th highest immigrant population in the world, and more than 80% of the country's population is made up of foreigners. The main workforce here comes from Southeast Asia, who work in construction areas with low wages and long working hours. It is this cheap labor that helps Dubai become one of the fastest growing metropolitan areas in the world. Contribution of Sheikh Rashid, father of Dubai development. In 1958, Sheikh Rashid bin Saeed Al Maktoum became the ruler of Dubai. At that time, Dubai's economy fell so hard that it forced its people to move to other regions. In the beginning of his reign, Sheikh Rashid had decided to invest money in developing infrastructure. He took out loans and used income from existing maritime activities to cover the cost of his plan. The funds were spent to establish private companies which later built electricity lines, telephone services, more ports, and even Dubai's first airport. By 1966, relations between Dubai and the United Kingdom had become more prosperous due to the discovery of Dubai's first oil source, but the yield of the oil that was found was very little. Because of that, Sheikh Rashid used another strategy, which was to use the revenue to fund existing strategies in making trade, finance, and tourism the basis of Dubai's economy. That strategy appears to be coming into play now, that renewable energy use is on the rise, and Dubai is becoming less dependent on its oil revenues. Not only that, but Dubai also now has the world's busiest airport in terms of international passenger traffic, marking it as the gateway to the Middle East. Dubai is now not only a stopover location, but a tourist destination for tourists from all over the world. The decision to borrow money by Sheikh Rashid is now bearing fruit, as Dubai has been successfully transformed from a quiet backwater to one of the busiest cities in the world. In conclusion, it is no wonder how Dubai can be one of the fastest developing cities in the world, with happy and satisfied citizens, and bears sustainable growth in various fields. The success we see today is the result of the policies of leaders with wise policies in developing Dubai, from a simple fishing town to a modern metropolis. Thank you for watching.